damn time. Every damn time it's that one jump that... Oh, I made my choice. Why? I didn't jump! Please! Please, game, work with me here. So, we all know the games that are designed to have you moulding as rapidly as possible, from the Soulsborne collection to Super Meat Boy and hell, even most recently Only Up. However, today we're going to be looking at the first game that I ever played that made me just want to rip out my hair. Of course, I'm talking about the Impossible game. Now, for those of you that don't know, this game was originally brought out years and years ago and I played it on the Xbox 360. And this game, without question, had me seething as a kid and I was never able to beat it. Not a single level. Well, today we're going to be changing that by completing not just one, but every single level and grinding all 12 achievements in the game. And trust me, this buggy mess is not an easy win. So, let's begin, I think. Also, before we do, if you're not yet, please make sure that you subscribe. We are getting scarily close to 100,000 subscribers, and I would horrendously appreciate it. So, thank you in advance. However, welcome to the achievement grind. Now, this is also the first game ever on my channel that I've covered that just simply doesn't have a story. So there's absolutely no plot to this game whatsoever. Now, that doesn't seem right, so let's quickly make one. This little guy, look, Dave, this guy's Dave, and he's a precious soul. His only dream in life is to make it through these levels and be the best damn little orange box that you've ever seen. Alright, with the plot sorted, let's get it done. Now on to the first level. It is fairly simple, to be fair. Well, the simplest of the bunch. I consider this the tutorial of the game, if you will. So we set off with good morale and high ambitions. Honestly, this is already setting me back. Folks, I've made a grave mistake here. Oh, the music's getting good. Okay. Okay. The music is great for this. I'm not even into this kind of music and I can't help but love it. I did the same thing again. Okay, right. I need to remember the jump. Oh, okay. Now, you may have noticed already, but sometimes when I die and respawn, the box goes all over the place. Now, this game, as I said, is horrendously laggy, and sometimes the game will just throw your little guy around the map and you'll die for a reason that has absolutely nothing to do with the way that you played. So, I already knew that not only was this going to be a pretty daunting feat, however, we also knew that we'd have to pray not to get these bizarre lag spikes on a good run. Come on, can we get to the good bit in the music? No! Okay. I'm feeling it. Come on. Okay, we're doing quite well. What the hell? No! Oh, you meant to drop off the edge, you mother ya. Come on, and then just drop. When am I dropping? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're so beating this. There's no question. Here is also where we unlocked our first achievement for jumping 999 times, unlocking 999x. Oh my lord. Also, what happened there? Did you see a little bug that just kind of sent me up a little bit? And that is the perfect example of the lagginess that I would have to endure throughout this game. One small jump, big jump like that could kill a run just because the game felt like they wanted to be a little rascal. However, even though this is only the tutorial level, I was really feeling confident. I was learning the level well, getting better with every single attempt, and I knew that we were getting close to the first one done and out of the way with. Okay. Oh, I was so overthinking that. Oh, no! Please! Oh, I threw myself with getting past that bit that I choked the easier bit. I think that was more or less the end. I think we're really getting there for the first level anyway. Hydrate, I will have to do that in a moment, buddy. There's no way I can do both at the same time. Come on. Oh, I think we've done it. We've done it! 2 achievements. So you get them both for practice as well. Absolutely easy as anything. This game is nothing. This game... I'm so going to regret saying all of this. And with that, the tutorial level was complete, and we have our first win, unlocking both achievements level 1 Fire Aura Practice and no flags. Now also let me explain, the flags are essentially something that you can drop mid-run as a respawn point so that you can really get used to the tricky parts of the level that you're maybe not used to. However, to make this run even harder for me, I will not be using them at all. It has to be a perfect, flawless run. So just know that when we complete a level, we will be unlocking both achievements. And also, as you can tell, I was getting rather fond of myself after doing that after only 56 attempts. Now I would come to regret this cockiness, however for now we continued on with a harder variation of the same level. But was it actually harder? Ba-be-doo. Okay, this is already so different. But attempt 1. Look what we're doing. Okay. Piss. I know what I did wrong last time. We can rectify that here. Oh my lord. Okay. It's fine. We can do it. We're getting so much further with every attempt. I'm smelling it. This is the one. I can smell it. I can smell it. Bear with. Bear with. I told you I smelled it, folks. Oh, no. So thought it was over. But even though I was only 20 attempts into it, I could smell it indeed and knew that a victory was near. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I knew it. I so smelt it. Come on. Easily got. And with that, it took me just under an hour to beat the level that I was never able to as a kid. Also getting the next 2 achievements, level 1 original level, no flags and practice. So I was feeling magnificent already about everything. Now the only problem is that this is where the easy levels end, and I would come to regret all of that cockiness and arrogance surrounding this game. Because up next is a much more laggy nightmare, as well as new levels that certainly make things more interesting and a hell of a lot harder. So unbeknown to us of the pain that we were about to go through, we booted up the next level and got to work. Okay. Nope. You see, I'm already not so confident, and you folks will see why in a sec. Here we go. You son of a bitch. This is gonna... I already regret this. Oh, no. Oh. There we go, there we go. Right, now with this bit over that, I need to wait like that, like that, like that. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of getting confident again. F off. Right, this bit, let's go. We're doing something good here. I have a lucky feeling about this one. And just like that, we develop a new problem as well. Not only can random lag now just kill our run in this game, but you can now kill the entire game itself and need to restart everything. Now, this may not sound like a huge problem, but this happening every time we get close to 100 deaths in a single run was really worrying, as there is an achievement for dying 500 times in a single level. And if this just kept on happening, that means that the 100% might not be achievable. However, for now, we just focused on the present pain, not the smegging, stupid, glitching, bastarding thing. Ah! That's the furthest we've ever got, though. Not much further, but progress. It's all progress, chat. Okay. Ooh, the furthest we've ever got. Shit. There we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. Right, jump a little bit later. Right. What do I need? Do I need to drop off of that bit? I think I might need to drop off. Right, drop off this bit. There we go. This is the furthest we've made it, folks. It feels great. Come on. Oh my god, there's like 10,000 spikes there. What the fuck? Oh. Right, second time we've made it here. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, this was making it so much more additionally painful. However, through the lag and the restarts, we were slowly making it further and further throughout the level, and since we had over 200 deaths of practice, was making it much more consistently through as well. However, in the yellow section, shall we call it, this is where progress halted, as I simply could just not push past, and this level was slowly becoming even more of a nightmare for me. We've ever done. We're getting there, we're so getting there. I jumped like a bell end, like an absolute... Okay. We did it! Oh, we did it! And through sheer determination and, let's face it, some pretty decent smegging luck, we were finally able to beat the third level, unlocking the next two achievements, level 2 Chaos Fantasy, Practice and No Flags. And we're officially over halfway through with the levels, and honestly, this felt fantastic. Now, don't get me wrong, it was agony, but the feeling of completing a level was so worth the pain to me. However, with the next level, the pain only got more severe, as we face what I believe is the hardest level in the game, and you'll see why. This is it. Let the true pain begin. Here we go. Shit. Not bad for a first go. Oh, I tell you what, I don't think I'm doing too badly, you know. I've got a bit of my confidence back, I feel. That may be ill-placed, but for now I'm going to take advantage of it. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that lagged a bit. Oh, good, because this game isn't hard enough, folks, without a little bit of stuttering. Down, up. Okay, here we go. This is an attempt. And I ruined it. Now, this part alone had me at nearly 200 deaths, whether it was my own fault, the lag's fault, or something in between. I was really struggling here. And this honestly isn't even close to the hardest part of the level. That's the next section, which thankfully we finally made it to. Let's go! Angry! We're getting there. Look at this. Ace that bit now. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're so making some progress here, folks, and I feel good about it. The rage is gone. The rage is subsiding now because it's discovery. You can't get mad at discovery. 2, 3. Now, discovery anger aside, we were making some lovely progress once again. However, it was only in the first section. Now, obviously the reason why this level is so tricky is because you have to rely on your brain to map out what comes next. Not being able to see the blocks ahead until the last second made it so that we spent around maybe 500 more deaths on that bit alone. But with every death, we tried to memorize just a little bit more on what we needed to do, and we did get stronger for it. Oh no! Please! Boo, boo, boo! Ah! I don't know what noise that was. I'm so embarrassed. Let's go, let's go. You son of a bitch. You absolute son of a bitch. What was that bit? Get it up here. Oh. And once again, somehow we had managed to complete the level, earning us the next 2 achievements, level 3 Heaven Practice and No Flags. Now that level was easily the hardest in the game for me. I know some might not agree, but not knowing what was coming up and having to rely on my dry brain is not a recipe for a good time. However, it doesn't matter anymore, we are finally on the final level, and this level I don't remember in the slightest, but that was probably for the best. However, with the only one left, it's time to get it over with. Right, let's go. Yeah, that was easy. It is a bit intense, this one. I kind of dig it, but I don't like the music so far. Huh? How am I not making that jump? That don't make me feel good. Now, straight off the bat, it was clear that this level was the laggiest of the lot. Maybe because the screen was constantly full of cubes, but my jumps were just so inconsistent here. And honestly, like 60% of the time, the lag was getting me killed and not my own failure, which was a bitter pill to take actually, knowing that I'm not responsible for over half of my deaths. However, we do have a silver lining here. This level, without question, is one of the easiest. It just looks intimidating, but the path is pretty much clear throughout, so we carried on. Ooh, are we gonna get it? Nope. Come on. Whoa, what the f was that? I went through a spike. Okay. I guess I glitched through that one last time, so that actually isn't what I need to do. I need to drop off at the end, which is absolutely fan-dabby bastard dozy. What the hell? That is so weird. This one doesn't make any sense. Huh? Oh, made my choice. Why? I didn't jump! Please! Please, game, work with me here. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just gonna trust it. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, we somehow managed just to guess our way to that victory line. And without question, that is also the worst level in the game. It really doesn't feel good to play compared to the others, and if you look actually, I mess up at the finish line. However, it gives me it anyway, which I will take due to all of the failed attempts and glitches and such like that. It's nice payback. But with that, we have completed the final level and got the last 2 related achievements, unlocking level 4 Phased Practice and No Flags. With all of the levels completed and smashed, however, it's time to get to the last achievement and get this game completed. So time to get the 500 deaths. Now, this has to be in a single sitting, so my thoughts was to just simply load a level and let myself die instantly at the first hurdle, and just hope that it doesn't get too funky and glitchy, as we have already barely made it to 100 deaths in a single run before the game's just crashed. However, thankfully the gods seemed to be on my side, and after one glitch we were able to chill and chat whilst the death counter slowly creeped higher. And finally, and oh so thankfully, we got to 500 deaths in a single run without a glitch and unlocked the final achievement 500 attempts. So with that, we have completed the entire game, something that child me could only dream of doing. But how was the experience of the Impossible game nearly 10 years later? Well, let's find out, as for now, the grind is over. So, the Impossible game. As I said, this was the first game to introduce me to the genre of rage baiting, and honestly, it really holds well today. Besides the glitches and the bugs, it's still more than manageable, and still quite a lot of fun. The soundtrack as well is exactly as good as I remember, and even though we died in the same level hundreds of times, the music never got stale, which was really surprising. Now I am going to be honest here, however, and say that the game isn't the hardest that I've covered on the channel, not by a long shot, and was a lot easier than I remember. I honestly can't figure out why I had so much trouble with this as a young Jazzy, as back then I would have had better reflexes and timing and stuff like that, but I guess I was just a little angry goblin or something. Now the only comment on disliking I have is the last level. The last level is awful, and that was the only one that I felt like it was a slog to go through. However, thankfully it is also one of the easiest in my opinion, but other than that, it was a great treat to go through again. However, I think it's time for the stats. For the Impossible game, it took me only 8 hours to get all 12 achievements that the game has to offer. I'm going to be giving this game a 6 out of 10 for rating, as it was fun to go through, but if you're after a game that will make you seethe, this is good for sure, but there are much better options out there, as 8 hours for all of it isn't the most impossible. For the difficulty of the achievements, I'm also going to be giving this a 6. Now, don't get me wrong, the game is certainly tricky, however, easily manageable. You just need a lot of patience and perseverance. If you have that, you'll get through eventually with no problems. For the hardest achievement in the game as well, I'm going to be giving it to completing the level 3 without flags. This, as I said, was the hardest level for me, so that's the only fair way I can imagine deciding on the hardest. However, with that folks, we are done with the Impossible game. Don't worry, we are of course going to be going through much tougher games very soon. But for now, don't forget to like and subscribe, as next week we return to one of my favourite game series of all time. A month ago we covered the first Ratchet & Clank, and it turned out to be a horrendous grind. However, how will Ratchet & Clank 2 fare, with it also being one of my favourite games of all time? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be finding out, so come back next week for the next instalment of the Ratchet universe. Also, whilst you're at it, don't forget to come swing by my Twitch as well, where we go through the achievement grinds live, playing the very best and the very worst gaming has to offer. It would be lovely to have you, the link's in the description. And once again, massive shout out to my incredible patrons. You are all absolutely the dog's bollocks, and I thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot. But that's all from me today, folks. I really hope you enjoyed the video, with it being a very different style of edit, so you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. But once again, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye for now.